What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night prime time here on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night prime time matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. His side has won 2 in a row. Across the field, the head coach of the Buccaneers. Their side also in playoff position at the moment, so maybe we'll see these two run it back come January. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And we're off in Sunday night prime time. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good. We're on first down.
So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He gets it forward a little to his 46. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Complete to Bucky Irving.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Anguka. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have it first.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll give it to Irving on the option. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Irving on 2nd. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Nevis with a point after. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nevis ready to send this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, when he cares less about those two numbers, he's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
On second down, a run with Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Third down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Buccaneers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Jump off, caught by his back. But he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Third down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. And throw here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Irving. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. It's another option. On the move, past the 40. Escapes a defender. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Hits the slant. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pull out in front for their 13th hit. Drake London with the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nevis ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Dump off pass to Williams. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Secures this at the 17. And he gets him a nice choke on that return on the final play of our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5.
Takes the second down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Wk16. Incomplete.
He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a gain of 8. That's good. We're on 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's the give to Irving. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. He takes it himself. And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Air it out on 3rd. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Bucs' 49-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First and 10, Prescott. He's trying to push the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Draw play. This is Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped, it's second down now.
Brings up second and 11.
From the gun is Prescott. Hits his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
Intended for number 86.
That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. We give to Irving to start this drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Motioning right is Egbuka. Looking in the air here. Egbuka there to bring it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Third and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And 4th and 4 coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Cowboys about set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
a gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Goes left side, Williams with it. Space past the 35. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He'll come up on first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cowboys
Down to the air here. And they're going to hand him a big loss on this first down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Dak now from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
He was defended by MEL Dean.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. The dangerous Darius Davis on the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Catch me left side by Bucs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Complete to Bucs. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st down from the 41. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down to C or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Flush down out to his left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the man who holds the Lions' all-time passing records, Matthew Stafford. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is Jordan Mason. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Vikings get the W by 2 touchdowns. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Throwing on first is Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Second and 6.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On third down, here's Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He connects downfield. And he is down to the 30-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Prescott to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Tyke Smith on coverage.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, that love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hole, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers, right? They're always thinking of the next one, but unfortunately, with that miss, well, this scorecard's going to end up ugly.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be second down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
It's a gain of 29. And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Irving on the inside give. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A tight end in motion now. Running with Irving again on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard.
He's trying to do it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Incomplete. It's now third
down from the gun. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces fourth and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point, but they do come away with 3.
Turpin with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down.
It's third and 7.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First down, Cowboys.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Short side option here. He's running left. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be third and 5 coming up. Prescott will look to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On fourth down, Prescott to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Complete to Tyquan Thornton. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and
Another throw for Prescott.
the 16-yard line.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They go play action on first down. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. On the comeback route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Walking inside the red zone. Catch made. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 17.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this time of day on the ground, too? Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Alontae Taylor on the coverage.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Got play straight ahead. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
Irving here from the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got London left side. And they take him down right along the 30.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They give to Irving, left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. He's going to run for it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the 1st.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
Once again, Irving. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 26-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Dallas.
First down, here's Dak. That's Lamb running the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9. Brings up
On second down, along with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Dose of the hurry-up here.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys first.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cowboys gotta score in a hurry. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Prescott. He goes back to him yet again, complete. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
And it's third down.
Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's another.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Throwing again. Prescott. He finds Brown right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 18. That's good for
In the red zone on first.
first down.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but can't come away with any points just yet.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another throw for Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Irving on second. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, tip of the cap, Brock. You cannot question that they brought some fight to the field, try to throw their best punches. But we both know an opponent playing well, a road game, a hostile crowd getting after them, just too much to overcome.
If you can't get the win on the road, and listen, more than half the time you won't, a coach at least wants to see his guys keep fighting and scratching and clawing until the final whistle. I think they at least did that. But there's going to be plenty of other areas to work on when they get to the practice field this week.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from